Welcome back for another episode of
Two Minds, No Limits
with Merritt and Brenna. You may notice that we're in the same clothes and look the exact same from our previous episode, but that's because it's busy and it's the holiday season and we had to do 2 recordings on the same day.
Yeah.
So here we are.
And today's episode, we're going to be playing a game.
Woo!
Questions for each other. And the game is called We're Not Really Strangers. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Like this. And so there's like 3 levels. We'll each pick, go back and forth, and read our questions.
Yeah. Let's
All
do
right.
it. You want to kick us off?
I'll start. Do I remind you of anyone?
You remind me of I'm just kidding. That just
I was like, who's she about to say?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you remind me of your mom. As far as looks, you're literally her twin.
I know.
What about, do I remind you of anyone?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
No. No.
Yeah.
You are your own individual.
I would say the same for you.
Yeah. Unique.
We all know. Okay, what is that? Level 1?
Yeah, I did a level 1.
Dun dun dun. All right. Do you think I'm usually early, on time, or late to events? Explain.
Earlier on time. Rarely are you late.
And you're always late.
What compliment do you think I hear the most?
That you got a big butt. I mean, hello.
I do hear that.
Literally.
I don't hear a lot.
All right, seriously. It doesn't even matter if Fiend's with her or not. We were at the casino. We were on the dance floor. Some guy comes up to Fiend. Hey, bro, is that you? Damn. And it's like pointing at Merritt. And Fiend's like, yeah, that's me.
This guy.
I mean, the words weren't exactly like that, but that's how it went.
Yeah. You know, it is. I do. That, you're right. It's either that or my smile. It's one or the other.
Yes. And that you have really nice teeth.
Yeah, my teeth. My teeth or
Yes.
my butt.
Yeah.
Never get anything about my eyes. Oh, that's funny. Yours? Personality. I think you get complimenting personality.
I'm a wild one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personality and just your cheer that you bring to people. I would say that would be like your biggest compliment.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. What does my Instagram tell you about me?
So you've been gone for like 2 years.
Literally to the day.
That's hilarious. That you take pictures of everything.
Mm.
And yeah, you document everything.
Yeah.
I think that's safe to say.
I feel like yours is secret. Like you're just
undercover.
Yeah,
and
like
don't know what's going on.
She's on there and she sees what's going on, but as far as her posting, it's very far and few in between. And it's always just like a top tier picture. She's very detailed and aesthetic.
Yeah.
You're very aesthetic on your posts.
Yeah.
Which me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just posting
I'm
it.
just like, do I want to post? No.
Yeah.
Do I want it? No. All right, let's move to level 2. This one is connection. Next question. If you could have it your way, who would you be with? Where would you be? And what would you be doing?
I would be in Las Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
just where it's nice and hot. And I would be, I don't know what the weather is there right now, but I would maybe be gambling, maybe be Poolside, yeah, with a nice little mojito. Yeah.
That's a good one. if I had to be somewhere, who would I be with? I've been really wanting to go back to Hawaii.
You didn't answer the first part of that question.
It would be Ving.
Okay.
Actually, take that back.
Oh, God.
Not that. I want to be on the cruise with the girls.
Oh.
I think that
We
would be
totally
so
read this
fun.
question wrong. Differently.
I want to be on a cruise. All of our first time on a cruise. Girls trip.
Both ways, you're going to make him mad. The way that you just answered this, because he also
I
wants
know,
to be
'cause
on the
he's not
cruise.
on the cruise. I'm going to get the wow.
He's going to say, I'm not supporting your
You
podcast
started
anymore.
with me, and then you took it back, and then you switched it, and you
Yeah.
didn't even include me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll get over it. It's your turn.
Oh, level 2?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, we totally read into that question. Didn't we? No. Anyways. Wild card.
Uh-oh.
Admit something. What the fuck?
Admit something. Admit something. I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn.
You are.
I'm very stubborn.
Admit something. I can ghost you like nobody's business.
Yeah.
It's not healthy, but it's.
It's yeah.
It said wild card admit something. Moving on.
Is there a feeling you miss?
Yes. Of being in love with somebody.
That's deep.
What about you?
Feeling I miss. Having electricity on at my house.
Oh, God. For those of you that don't know, the power went out Tuesday night and hers is not estimated to be restored until Monday.
So,
So she had a sleepover at my house last night.
yeah. And the night before I stayed at Fiends. But he was also out of power. But he came back on
At least you guys had like each other.
late Wednesday. I feel I miss, I've showered now. Twice.
Congratulations.
In a warm shower.
Congratulations.
Because I had to take a cold shower home. But to be able to shower in my shower
Yeah.
is like, I'm like, God, I can't wait. I can't wait to have everything that I need.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's
You'll get it soon. Which level? 2?
whatever.
What's your father's name and tell me one thing about him?
My father's name, his name is Adrian. And what is it?
Tell me one thing about him.
One thing about him. He has coached for as long as I've known. Sports, kid sports, football, basketball.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's it. But he's a coach.
My father's name is Brent, aka High Tech, aka Busy Man.
Busy man.
And one thing about my dad is he has a tattoo on his cheekbone of the football team, the Falcons symbol, whatever you call it. And he's cool shit.
Mm-hmm. High Tech's a character.
Yeah.
God, that man's funny. You know what? An episode idea is an episode where we do a prank on him.
Yes.
Because we love to prank him.
He's so gullible.
And he always says, you guys aren't going to get me again.
And we do. And then he says, I'm going to get you guys. And he's yet to get us.
I don't know which. I think the gas station one, the Christmas gas, was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But when I told him that I paid for air, remember, like I was like, I paid $75.
He called Les Schwab.
He called Les Schwab and talked to her, and he was just like, "Hey." So
He said, my daughter was just in there, and you guys charged
pretty mixed
her.
girl.
Yeah. And you guys charged her $75 for air.
He's like, I want to talk to your manager, and the guy is like, what? Because he was like, which location? And I was like, in Kent on Central. And he called, and it was hilarious because I was like, oh my god, he's not calling, and I was on the phone with Brenna, and she's recording this because he was over at her house. And I think that one was my favorite because he actually called.
He put his glasses on so quick so that he can get on his phone to search Google and find that Les Schwab's phone number. He was pissed.
A pretty mixed girl.
Yeah.
Just keep there.
He was so mad at us after because he went as far as calling Les Schwab. And so he's like, you guys, fuck you guys.
And we were laughing. And I think that's when he caught on.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I'm sorry, man. They're playing it pretty funny.
Yep. Do you think the image you have of yourself matches the image people see you as?
No.
Why?
Sometimes I'm good at putting a front of like everything's fine.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people just think I'm just happy and
Yeah.
go at the most of the time.
Yeah.
But last episode, or the what if episode, most of the time that is what's happening in my head. Is like what ifs. All other, doesn't even matter which topic, because it's all over the place. So, no. It's very chaotic in my mind.
Yeah.
And I think people don't see that part. A lot of people don't. Besides you, I think really get to see that part.
Even though I see it, you still have like sometimes I don't always know.
Yeah.
Because you just have a very like composed, graceful aura about you that sometimes it's not easy to see when your mind is going bananas, you know?
And I can like really push it down and then suppress it.
Yeah.
And then will come the time where it's like, you can't even hold this down anymore.
Yeah.
And it all just festers and turns into a crying episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
A breakdown, if you will.
Yeah.
What about you?
Do you think the image you have of yourself matches the image people see? I don't know. I feel like it's close, but I feel like sometimes I also will get in my head and can mask things. And I don't always maybe believe in myself the way other people do. So, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like I don't like to push my problems on other people.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people kind of don't think I have any.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to, but a lot of people come to me with what's going on, and I love that. I'm always a listener.
Yeah.
But I'm rarely, just besides to you, I'm rarely the talker.
Yeah.
And that comes to me being just reserved, though.
Yeah. And I would say, like, on mine, I get, like you've said, like, I get a lot of compliments on my personality. But sometimes in my mind, how I interpret my personality is just like, God, I can really be too much sometimes. And some people love it. And they don't see it that way. But for me, sometimes I just get a little bit hard on myself and question.
I think you did mention that the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I never think that.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah. I think you were saying something like after you drink or something, you spiral into like, I did too much or something. I'm like, I never think that. Because I think everybody who's around you is just always like, I think you just bring fun
Yeah.
and energy to people.
Yeah.
And they love that. It says, scroll through each other's Instagrams, find the picture you feel best represents your partner's. Oh, dang it. I forgot to set that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Best represents your partner's essence and comment why you chose that image. Okay.
Wait, what?
So you're going to go through mine
Okay.
and then pick which picture best represents my essence. And tell me why you chose that one. I'm trying to even think. Oh, like she said, I don't have a lot on here. And then I'm going to do it back. But
Okay.
I'll use my phone.
Do I have to show them?
Yeah, you can show.
Okay. So I picked this picture. And the reason I picked it is because she is a very observant person. She looks at things from a very high scale. And she just looks very calm and just very graceful. And that's why I chose that picture.
That's a good representation. Okay. Now my turn. Let me go to Brenna. Oh, I have a lot to filter through.
No, I've archived a lot, so
Oh, whoa.
simmer down.
Whoa.
I did a clean
What?
sweep recently. Girl.
That's crazy. Yeah, can you see it?
Yes.
It's that one. And it chose that one because you are a ray. You can see the ray of sunshine on her face. And she brings that out to people. And just everywhere you go, girl, you are that ray of sunshine. Everyone's like,
Oh my
and
God.
you love the sun. You can see how happy you are. I don't know if I can zoom in. Just awkward arm. Can you?
Turn it a little bit. There, yeah. Yeah.
You can just see how happy that environment makes you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at peace. That was a fun time.
Yeah. I love that trip.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Have you ever told someone I love you but didn't mean it? If so, why? Guilty as charged.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, based off your face expression, I think
We have
our
to.
watchers are
Wanna
all
know.
in.
I have said I love you. I meant it, but it wasn't the same level that person was saying it to me.
Yeah.
I cared for that person. Always want their good well-being. But I just don't think, and at that time, this person would have
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking
went
about.
above and beyond for me, and
Move mountains.
move mountains, yes. And I was freaking out, and I was not at that same level. And was panicking
Yep, I remember.
because I felt like I didn't want to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I said I love you, and I did love that person, but not in the same capacity that I think he had back to me.
Yeah.
And that was kind of why that ended.
Mm-hmm.
Was that wasn't fair to
Yeah.
him, for me to not be in the same place and
Yeah.
couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
I think that was what I had said was I just can't see it.
Yeah.
And he tried to convince me a million times, and I was just like, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yep. He was a nice guy, but
Yeah.
not everybody's a match.
Right. Like that, and that was like what played a huge part, because I was just like, he's on paper, he's great,
Yeah.
but he didn't fit. He wasn't my person,
Yeah.
and that's how that happened.
Did
Did you say it?
think so? Because if I back in the day when I used to be vulnerable and I don't know, when I allowed myself to get to that space, I was falling hard, and so it felt very real. So I don't know if I ever said it and didn't mean it. In far as that type of relationship.
Mm. That makes sense.
Yeah.
What is a dream you've let go of?
Oh God. I don't know. Do you want to go first on this? I don't even know where to go.
A dream I let go of? I could think of one for you.
What?
Didn't you say you wanted to be a flight attendant?
Yeah.
I would say that's one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Years back before I started at where I'm working now, I really wanted to be a flight attendant. I still do. When my kids are big, that's like what I aspire to do, just to be able to travel, see things, get to the sun more often. But at that time when I was looking, and even now, I had to let go of it because of the type of schedule. I'm out of state. Like, my kids
Your
rely on me
kids,
100%. And it's like motherhood calls.
Right. And by the way, I think you'd be great at it.
I would fucking love it.
Because you're just so kind. And, like, I think, like, imagine, like, people with babies and they're having a hard time. Like, you'll be there.
I'm
to
like, just
support
give me
them.
the baby.
Just
I will
take
rock
a
the
break,
baby.
take a nap. I got it.
Yeah.
And she's walking up and down the aisle. But also just people get a glimpse of you, of that short amount of time they have with you.
Yeah.
For me, a dream that I let go of.
I could think of one. You wanting to start a business,
I was
but
gonna say.
do not.
Yeah. Have the full belief in myself.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of, because I was like, I haven't entirely let it go, but I haven't entirely accepted it and done it.
Yeah. You have a very creative mind, and some of the things that you've shared with me, I'm like, dude, that would be amazing.
I can't tell you guys. It's top secret.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you'll see me on these streets.
Oh my God.
with my business.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
What are you more afraid of, failure or success? And why?
That's a crazy question, because I think with stress there comes trial and error.
Say that again?
With success there's going to come trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
And hard times. So, and this goes back to my what if spiral of leaving something that I'm comfortable in.
Yeah.
And kind of stagnant almost. Yeah. But am I afraid of the success if I leave and go somewhere else? Because I guess it's fear.
Yeah.
It all stems back to fear.
Yeah.
But success, there's going to be fear in there too.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm more afraid of failure.
Mm-hmm.
Success, which I equate with growth, doesn't really scare me as much as failing, because I think failure equates to me failing my kids, and that's why I think I fear it. So it's like I don't want to fail. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because what happens? There's nobody else to fall back on.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think that's how it's different for us, because I don't have kids. I don't have anybody relying on me. So it's like my failure is, I think then what would stumble from failure for me is like I wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And, I didn't have the qualities to do something.
Yeah.
So then I'll just be down on myself.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'd have to figure it out for myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's been your happiest memory this past year?
Oh, Lord. Happiest memory? Well, it's November, almost the end of November, so that's 11 months to have to try to think about in 2.5 seconds. Happiest memory. This one is just coming to the top of my head, and there's a lot of other things that have happened this year that have been amazing, but taking Lexi dress shopping for her quinceañera Sweet 16, and to see her in a dress like that was overwhelming because those dresses are such so extravagant, like a wedding gown is. And that's kind of like very similar. This event is kind of similar to that, and it was just a very happy thing, a very emotional thing, an exciting thing that we're looking forward to coming up in the next few months.
That's crazy because when you bought that dress,
It's June 6th, June 1st or 2nd or 6th, one of those days.
yeah, and now it's in March.
Yeah.
Time's flying.
And now I gotta start kicking shit into gear. But that was a happy moment, and just seeing her eyes light up at herself
Yeah,
in a gown like that. It was just a really cool experience.
yeah. And then crazy
What
to
about you?
imagine the next time.
Oh, after this? Like when she gets married? Oh, I'm a wreck. I was already envisioning it. I'm like, dude, the next time is a wedding. And
Well, yeah. 'Cause I mean, you have like prom and stuff.
not in a gown
but
like that.
No,
Yeah.
not like extravagant like that.
Yeah. What about
That's
you?
crazy. Most happiest memory. We did so much. I loved Hawaii.
Yeah.
That was a really good trip for us. With family and friends, Fiend's family, and with his daughter. It was like our
Yeah.
first trip with her. Well, no,
Yeah.
I take that back. We went to Arizona.
Yeah.
I felt this was just a different experience.
Yeah.
That was fun. And I think we all, like, still to this day, it's like, I miss Hawaii. And, like, I was just looking through pictures the other day. Like, yesterday, I was looking through my Hawaii pictures. And I was
Hawaii
just like,
does that to you. It captivates you.
I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
I just want to be back.
Yep.
And then I see people who go to Hawaii, and I'm just like, take me with you.
I know. Put me in your suitcase.
And I was just, like, also thinking, I was just like, when this year can we go back to Hawaii?
Right. It's all.
When can I propose to being, we're going to Hawaii in March.
Yeah.
We're going to Hawaii in June.
Yep.
Whose birthday can I say we're going to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a really good, that was a fun memory.
Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself? Lord have Jesus. Never again.
Moving forward, no, I don't think you would.
Advice? Don't do it.
Don't fucking do it. It's stupid.
Nothing in this life is guaranteed.
Unless it's your children.
Literally. How many speeding tickets do you think I've gotten in my life?
Speeding? I don't think you've had any.
One.
Really?
In Northgate on I-5. The lady was a bitch. 2018. Fucking April.
The fact that you remember.
I was so fucking mad.
Where are you going?
I don't remember what I was going. But, I mean, you know I'm a little go-go speed racer.
The lady was a bitch.
It's when I was moving to Tawny's
Mm.
and quit Hunts. And so my car was packed down. And
You're just flying.
I was fucking flying, and she got me, and I was mad. Shouldn't be mad, though. I should have slowed the fuck down. So,
But you don't remember what you were going?
no.
What she got you?
You know, probably in the 80s. What about you?
I have had a speeding ticket, one. And that was an interesting day. Because I had been pulled over twice in the same day for
What?
speeding.
What?
Yes.
When was this?
I can't think of the year. My mom lived in North Bend, and I had to go pick up my younger brother.
Okay.
And he was in North Bend, so she lived like in the back roads. So I was probably going 45 and a 20.
Bad.
And he got me. And I was like, dang it. And he didn't give me a ticket.
He didn't.
He did not. And
Okay.
he was just like, I'll let you go, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, thank you. So then we were going to my family's in Eastern Washington. So I get on the freeway, going right through Ellensburg, I passed the Yakima exit, and I saw it, and I was flying, and I saw him, and I knew it, and I just slowed down, and I actually started getting over.
You're like, I already know he's coming for
Before
me.
his lights came on, and he turned his lights on, and I was going, 90 and a 70.
You was flying.
I was flying, and I got a ticket for that one.
Jesus.
Was I going? No, what was it? 90, freaking 80. I was going 80,
Shit.
80 and a 70, and so he got me, and I got a ticket that time. I was like, and I knew, I was like, I'm not getting away with this one.
Yeah.
I just got pulled over like 2 hours before.
Oh my
And this one was a
God.
state trooper, so I was like, nah, I'm getting it.
Yeah. They're assholes.
But
So that was your only one.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, crazy story, took me a while to pay that, because I was like, I'm not paying it. And then I was going to contest it, and I was like, no, I'm just going to pay it.
Yeah.
And then I did pay it. Well, because they were sending me letters, like, if you don't pay this, like,
Yeah.
your license will get revoked. So I was like, all right, so I paid it. Well, then I had to switch insurance, I think.
Mm.
And my stepmom does my insurance now. And so she's like, just so you know, your license is expired. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, it's been expired for like a year.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? She's like, yeah. And she goes, for not paying a ticket.
Oh my God.
And I was like, but she goes, but it shows that it's paid. And I was like, oh, so I like barely missed the deadline.
Oh shit. So they
But they
still.
never told me that they actually did it.
Oh my God.
So I had to get a new license.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Rate my dancing skills. And I'll rate yours 1 to 10.
Oh, God. You're not a bad dancer. You say you are. You're like, I don't know how to dance. I just dance. I'm like, you do know how to dance.
I do
I've
not-
seen you dance. I've seen you with your legs on the wall dancing.
Listen.
Liar.
Oh. Listen, I can't do choreographed dances.
Nobody's doing choreographed dances.
I know. So when I see shit
Unless
on
you're on
TikTok,
TikTok.
I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I've tried.
I can't
It
do
doesn't
it.
work.
But what would I rate them? I think you're a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Because you can dance. And you just dance. You just go. You don't care.
I give no fucks.
You can be sober as hell. You will go. Me? No. I need a couple drinks. And I need to not know anybody.
I rate you a 10 too. You're really good at dancing and you are good with rhythm. When you're moving and when you're grooving, it's to the beat. Where me, I'm all over the fucking place. Okay. But I'm happy. All right, we're going to do this later and show them on the next episode, but it's wild card, create a secret handshake.
Yes.
And so we'll show you guys next time. And then, we'll just start doing it. Like when we go to the bars and stuff, we'll just start doing it and just be
every
real
time
fucking cool.
Every time we see each other.
Yeah, be real fucking cool. And then just not even say anything and watch the kids like react.
Or people around us.
Yeah.
Do you think I've ever checked an ex's phone for evidence?
Only because they put you in that place.
Yeah.
And that is what you call fucking run and find out. Do you think I ever have?
I don't think you've ever told me you have.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because as soon as there's some funny shit going on, get the fuck out.
It's a serious face.
Okay,
I'm not
really?
playing.
Okay.
No. Now if I felt the need to, then there's something wrong.
Yeah. 100%.
Like I wish I would have listened to that before.
Yeah.
Before I wish I would have listened to that. Of like, if there's a need to have to go through someone's phone, then there's a problem. And leave.
Yes. Yes. So that is the.
And don't go through someone's phone and find shit and then stay.
All All right, so that's the note we'll end this episode on. If you are feeling like there's some weird shit going on and you're over here stalking through somebody's phone, one, it's not your phone, so put it down. And two, if you're in that
belong to you,
right, if you're in that situation of feeling the need to do that, then that is clearly not a person you should be with, because that, honey, is toxic and is not healthy.
Oh.
And so if you're in something healthy, you would never feel the need to go through somebody's phone.
Yeah.
And if they certainly haven't given you a reason and it's just your insecurities, then
And then if
you
they
need,
start freaking out when you ask to go through it,
yeah.
big red flag.
Anyways, it's not normal, so it's not good for you. And it's not your phone. Anyways, all right.
You don't pay that bill.
You don't. Maybe you pay that bill. Maybe you're the sugar mom. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyways, stop checking the phone and driving yourself mentally crazy, and leave that man. Leave that lady. If you're finding stuff, like she said, if you're finding stuff, you better not stay.
Yeah.
You better leave.
Don't be like me.
Anyways, yeah, thanks for tuning in for another episode. What was this game called?
We're not really strangers.
And I think
There's
she
like-
got it on Amazon.
Yeah, the Zon.
There's-
And there's like 3 levels. Level
Yeah.
1 is perception, level 2 is connection, and level 3 is reflection.
Yeah. It's a fun game.
There's some deep ones.
And we're going to create that secret handshake,
Yep.
shake, and then we're going to show you guys next time.
Yeah.
Don't let me forget.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
And we will see you next week.
Yes.
Have a great night.